What is up? So I got something over Christmas for the Mustang, and it is this right here. As soon as I grab it, there we go. It's new carpet for the Mustang. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Watched a video on how to do it. It's probably gonna take about 2 hours, and it's like almost 5 o'clock, so it's probably gonna get dark. But we ain't gonna procrastinate, we just gonna get it done. You know what I mean? So let's get out there. All right, so just park the car underneath the little bay we have here. Austin's working on his, doing a bunch of engine work. That's all our room I got, because we got the motorcycles over there and a bunch of stuff from Christmas. So I don't really have a lot of room, and the actual garage is full. I'm gonna do a time lapse so I ain't yapping. So yeah. Alright, so you probably could not understand what just happened. Basically, I used to 5/8 and 15 up, 5/8 and 15. 5/8 on the front and 15 on the back for the bolts. Just use the impact to get it off quick. And now we're gonna pull the driver's seat out. So basically, all I gotta do is not do that. About broke the seat. Twist it, grab it, and maneuver the seat out. Now it's gonna be the same thing on the other side, so I'm not gonna film that. Next thing I'm gonna do is back seats. All right, so I didn't take the passenger seat out yet. I went ahead, and what I'm basically doing is working from this side over and then back, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and undid this. There's these little bolts. I'm not gonna be able to get them. I've spent like 30 minutes trying to find the little socket for it. Couldn't find it, so I just used a Torx bit screwdriver, and they came right out. But with mine, I don't have all the clips in, so I can really just pull back and up, and it comes out just like so. I'm gonna try and do this without knocking it out of gear. Okay, this is the best I can do. I don't have my tripod, but yeah, they say pull your e-brake as far up as possible, and it makes life so much easier. So something like that. And make sure everything's unplugged too. So, like so. Oh, by the way, take this part off. I about forgot to do that. And then if you have a manual, any type of boot or anything covering your shifter, take that out too. And then literally all you do is pull back, and then this part. Am I in neutral? I'm already in neutral. I'm shot, I'm not rolling backwards. Okay, if I'm in neutral, then I can just drop it down. All right, all the way up, just like that. Booyah, baby. That's how Trev 2V does it up in here. What? All right. Low-key looks really good right now for some reason. Stormy clouds, so I guess I like them. I don't know. But I got my fancy mechanic flashlight. I would have my own tools, but you see, I kind of left them with my truck at work. And you gotta watch last video in order to kind of know what happened with that. This lovely mess. They say I'm gonna have to put my flashlight in my mouth, so hopefully you can understand me. They say, yeah, I can't do that. So basically they say you gotta take this part out, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just cut around it because it has like these rivets. There's one there holding it in, and then those two, and then one little bolt. It probably was all rivets, but previous owner probably put a bolt there. We're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna cut it because you see this dirty outline. That lovely piece will be covering that area, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. Now we get to do this side, this seat, and then all these panels in the back seat. To save time, I am going to do a time lapse. It is getting dark really quick, so I'm gonna try and focus in. If I don't capture the content, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get this done. All right, so we have a update. Got both seats out, center console out, and right now I'm taking this trimming off. I already did the side one and then the one up top right there where my flashlight is pointing. So side and the front one underneath the glove box. I did those two. I gotta take the back seat out to do those, and I gotta undo the seat belts to take these off, and then pop these out to take this, and then I'll be able to get to the carpet. It's a lot of work just to get carpet out of a car, but if you really think about it, it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that's the update. Let's get back to it, I guess. All right, so I've gotten a pretty good distance done so far with the interior. Light is absolutely blinding, so I'm not gonna ruin the view for you. But yeah, the interior is pretty close to being completely taken apart. All I gotta do now is these, so I can take that out, which means I can take that out, but that means I also gotta take the back seat part out. I'm trying to beat the rain because it's supposed to be pretty heavy, and I don't really know what time it's supposed to start. I haven't checked the actual weather. All I know is it's supposed to rain. All right, so I found the magical socket, I guess you'd call this. I don't know the correct term, but basically this right here fits in right there, and I undo it. But I'm glad I get to use one of my tools, aka Dad's old tools before he got new tools. All right, so this part is kind of self-explanatory. You just match the pins up onto the bolt, I guess, whatever you want to loosen, and then you just loosen the bolt. So I'm not really going to film that. This would help a lot if I had my tripod, but it's stuck in my truck. As you just seen from that time lapse, as you just seen from that time lapse, I got nowhere. I struggled. That's because these things are probably torqued to spec. So when you hit a car, if you ever do, it doesn't just come flying out. That or I'm just like really, really weak. Either one or the other. Pretty sure it's the first one though. So we might have to work around it. I'm gonna get my dad out here and he's gonna take a crack at it, because I definitely can't do it. And lovely me, I left all tools I had, so that's even breaker bars and everything I left on the back of my truck. So really could use a breaker bar right now. Really could. There's screws all throughout your back seat you have to undo to take your back seat out. You'll see them and you will know if you have common sense. You take those out, and then after that you can pull from the back forward. You get the idea. All right, so still no rain, which is really good. I've gotten a good amount of progress. Seat belts are now uninstalled. Now all I gotta do is, if I catch my balance, all I gotta do now is these two little clips, I guess you'd call them. Just pop those out on both sides, this side and driver's side, and then you will be able to basically pull that out, pull this whole panel out. But before you do the bottom, you have to do the top, because it's on top of each other. So you need a Phillips head screwdriver. And if you don't have the magical tool where you can just pop these out, flathead screwdriver. Those are the two things you'll need for the next part of the job. Like I said, this isn't a how-to video, but I will at least try and give y'all some information at least to kind of do it. But yeah, this is just you watching me and enjoying some content. All right, so you don't need, I'm not gonna do that as a joke. Get you a trusty flathead, maybe two, and then a good Phillips. The only thing you need now is some good music. In my case, I'm gonna be listening to classic rock. So yeah, but basically all you gotta do, I'll go and do this side to get at angle and just pry. Really be careful not to rip it like I literally just about did. This is rubber, so be careful. But basically, you kind of just fiddle with it and hope for the best, really. That's what I'm doing. All right, so I don't want to rage in front of y'all, so I'm gonna do this off camera. All right, this is legendary, for me at least, because I might use this for some other stuff. These literally just worked a miracle. Literally just put it underneath the rubber, grab a hold of it, and pull out. And then pull out. That was so easy. Why have I not done that before? I got all these clips out on the bottom of the seat right here, and that's easy to flip out now. But I still gotta do the back part. Just do these top 2 bolts, and it should just pop out like that. Some have more, some screws and stuff. Mine didn't, so lucky me. So now I gotta adjust it where I can just pull down and see. Where's my flashlight? This is where this comes in handy, so you can just look and see. If you got any other bolts. I got 1 bolt left. Usually you'd have 3. 1 on each side and 1 in the middle. I only got 1 in the middle. I honestly do not know where the other ones went, but I will not complain. So you just get it on and then just like that. All right, it is like 9:05 at night now, and I started at 4:30 almost. So I've been at it for a good bit. I am now at the point where I can take this raggedy. I'm at the point where I can take this raggedy carpet out now. So let's set y'all up. Best spot in the world. Boom. That should be perfect. Okay, so you're currently sitting on a panel. You're balanced, so don't move. I went ahead and cut it right here. I lost my razor blade, so I had to use scissors, so it was a little difficult. I'm probably gonna have to find my razor blade before I put the new interior in, or new carpet in. But now I can just rip this up. And I'm kind of in my own way, but I'm gonna work with myself here. So basically, if I pull this up like that, I should just be able to yank this forward like so, and it'll start to come up. All right, so I'm getting this carpet up, and right now I gotta put it over this e-brake, which is gonna be kind of easy, hopefully. I just gotta lift it up high enough, and I gotta get these wires out the way. Really, if I wanted to, I could cut this whole carpet in half, but I want to try and do it as big of a piece as possible, which I might regret, but I want to keep it where I can show my dad that I did something myself the proper way. So yay. Alright, so let's just lift it up. It's gonna be garbage, so that's why I said I would cut it. This isn't salvageable. There's too many holes and stuff in it. Another reason why I am replacing it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is work this way. I work this way and this way. Basically, I'm gonna fold it up like a burrito and yeet it out of this lovely SN95 called Charizard. Start with this side, get all your edges, fold them down, just like so, and pull. Make sure every single thing. I forgot about 2 little itty bitty clips on both sides, so I gotta do that right quick now. If I can find those little pliers, that would be lovely. Where are you? This is another sign. Have everything prepared to do this. I'm about to just use these scissors. To be honest with you, I'll do the same thing. Open them up, put it in there, pry up. Simple. So I'm gonna use scissors. If you have the tool, use the tool. Boom, 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 boom. Let's kind of show you what I'm doing. All right. Ouch. That hurt. Okay, so. All right. So right here is a lovely little clip that we forgot. There's one on the other side. I don't have pliers like I did, so we're gonna use scissors. Same idea. So let's get her done. Something like that, and then just pop it out. Just like so. And then the same with the other side. Don't forget to put any bolts or tabs, anything like that, in your bin. In my case, a bin is a red Solo cup full of bolts, but usually you can use like old coffee containers, anything like that, buckets, really anything, as long as it holds your bolts. But you just rip it out basically, and you fold it up. That should work. And yeah, you just fold this in. It's probably gonna. Let's try and do it one-handed. Stupid carpet. So yeah, I got the carpet out now. Ooh, Porsche. Wish I had it. Maybe my transmission wouldn't blow up if I had a Porsche. So yeah, bare bones now. Race car status. Alright, so now I gotta clean. I'm gonna just throw it in my trunk, call it a day there. Basically, get everything out, throw it in the trunk. All these panels, I'm gonna probably sit back how they were, because literally the only piece that gets folded is like right here in this area. All this wiring, I wish I had time to just yank it out and completely redo it, but I don't, and I kind of don't know how to do it. But yeah, we are ready for the new carpet. 4 or 5 hours later. Jesus. It probably wouldn't take so long, but I was filming and stuff, and then I had to walk my dog, go eat. So technically, probably like 3 hours in total, because it's about 30 minutes to eat, 30 minutes to walk my dog. My dog had a broken leg, and my father-in-law, I'm not married, but my father-in-law, aka my girlfriend's dad, helped me out. But now I gotta pay him back. It's okay though. Life just be lifing. Real stuff, real stuff. But yeah, let's get back to what actually matters. Booyah! Alright, brand new day. Figured I'd give it a fresh start. Plus I need some natural light in order to see, because that light beam or whatever I had in there, it wasn't really working all that well. So what I'm gonna do is take the carpet back out, put it over there where mom parks, and cut it. And I got directions on actually how to do it, so I'm gonna read those directions before I even start cutting or anything. So yeah. All right, so I just got done reading the instructions it gave me, and basically what it's saying is lay it out flat, kind of how I had it, for these to pop out and go in place and all that crap. Any corner really to flare out. Those are just gonna fold in anyways. But like this, I can kind of fold out, kind of see. But it was saying I can use my old carpet as a template for cutting it out. I don't think I got a white paint marker. I was gonna get a white paint marker and just trace it and then cut out what I traced. That'd be the easiest thing to do. All right. To be honest, I shouldn't have left this out because it probably rained on it a little bit. It's okay. But these clips, I think I gotta take out and staple back in. I'm not sure. We'll see when that part comes. But right now, we are gonna use this as a lovely template. Yep, definitely gonna have to vacuum now, since there's leaves on the bottom of this one. Trying to make it match up as perfect as possible. It almost feels like the stock one is longer, really. That matches up. cut that out. So that's kind of what I did. Now I'm just gonna really trace out this area, and then I'm gonna trace it where it's like that, and then same right here, and then basically anywhere that's black I gotta trace, but there's not black on this side, so I gotta make sure it's all even and lined up perfectly, because I don't want one side to have more than the other and be a mess. Okay, so if I'm sitting right here, e-brake would be here, pedals would be there, and the shifter would be there, and that's the same. Alright, let's start cutting. Alright, this is a warning. There's about to be blood. Also a warning, when you use a razor blade, make sure it's probably attached to like the actual knife portion. If you're using just the blade, you have the potential to do this. So now I gotta clean my finger. It's not bad. I don't think so. But just be cautious when you do this. You definitely don't want to cut your finger open like I just did. After you cut what needs to be cut, go ahead and bring it back to your car and try and fit it in. We can come around on the other side, kind of go ahead and maneuver it in, throw that halfway in place. Decent. Kind of like what I just did. Go ahead and do that. Just like so. Mind you, it's not perfect fit yet, so you might have
probably
to
a way better
way to do this. Kind of do that. All right, so what we're about to do is kind of see how this is gonna look. Let's do something right quick. I'm gonna have to put it in a lower gear. All right. So in theory, if I just tip that there, match up that hole like so. Okay, I hide enough. Dude, this is gonna be amazing. All right, obviously I don't have the seat in and I'm not gonna sit this low, but this tan on black looks way better. And it goes, I feel like it goes like so much smoother with the car and what I'm trying to do. Of course, the steering wheel still needs to be replaced. But like it's way smoother. And then the trimming's gonna blend it all in. This is gonna look good. Okay, so I had to take the carpet back out and just mount down on the seat. I gotta go to work and I got something planned tonight and tomorrow night. So I don't know when I'll be able to put the carpet in, but we'll figure it out. What is up? So I finally started to finish up this carpet. I don't know if I said it or not, but I spent time off camera to do it to make it kind of look good. And then this is what we got now. And then I still got to do the holes in the carpet because I ain't got that far yet. But that's basically the interior now. Without seats, of course. We're keeping the seats I already got because I don't have the money to buy new seats, and I want to sit in seats. Like I want to go to one of them stores where I sit in the seats and figure out which one I want. Because I want something like a casual seat, kind of like that, but more racy. So that is up. I guess just side bolsters right here kind of cut my legs more, at least for my seat. Both of them would be nice, but yeah. And I don't really like the leather. I rather do cloth, but that's just my personal preference. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It wasn't really a how-to video, but still, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you. Peace out.